Hello, everyone, and welcome again once inside the Nicholas Athletic Center here on the campus of Buckingham Brown and Nichols in Cambridge, Massachusetts. We've got BB&N Knights hockey for you, and what of it you can see at the moment in this very foggy rink, which will burn off after a few minutes. But for right now, it's a little difficult for everybody except the players on the ice. But what we are going to have for you tonight is BB&N against Austin Prep. BB&N 1-1 on the season, the great season opening win over Exeter up at Exeter, and then a 5-2 loss to Brooks on Saturday. Austin Prep, the Cougars, coming into this game 1-2-1. And this is the first time in boys hockey that these programs have ever played each other. Austin Prep leaving the MIA a few years ago and coming into the NEPSAC. And this is the first year these two programs are going to have a chance to play. They actually play twice, both times here at the NAC at BB&N. Glad you could join us here on Knights Hockey. And as I say, you can see the fog, but hopefully it's going to burn off in a little bit. I'm Steve Clay. And the other big news for BB&N is the loss of senior forward Alex Mosen, who suffered a season-ending collarbone injury against Brooks. And it's the third year in a row that BB&N has had a player lost for the season early in the season to a broken collarbone. It was Cortez Hayward 2 years ago, and it was Jack Williams last year. And now, unfortunately, Alex Mosen becomes the third. And what makes it doubly difficult was that he was a senior this year, just starting off on his senior campaign. So we wish Alex all the best in his recovery. So an already not super deep core of forwards and D will get shuffled around a little bit. And it looks like the Knights are going to go with senior captain Noah Rosado, moving from his defensive position up to forward. And he did that last year for a game or two. He's a good puck-moving kid with a hard shot and a good nose for the puck, so he should be a pretty seamless transition, but it's hard to do. And that will leave the D core without Noah's services, obviously. So they'll be down probably to a core 5 of Hada, Clay, Crabtree, Roof, and James Dornberg. We're just about set. And even in the little bit of skating around, the fog's starting to come off the glass. But it is on the near side. When the puck's on the near side, it's going to be a little tricky for the first few minutes of play here on the stream. And we do apologize for that. We tried to crank the camera up a little bit higher. We got Ed Dornberg suspended out over mid-ice, and of course he says, whatever it takes, coach. I'll do whatever for the team. BB&N huddle breaks, and it's going to be James Potter in net for the Knights. And meanwhile, down the other end, it's going to be Liam Burke in goal for the Cougars. Again, the first time these teams have played each other. It's a doubleheader here at the NAC this afternoon. The BB&N girls winning earlier this afternoon by a score of 4-0 over Brooks. And so congratulations to them. And we are ready to go Again, even in the few minutes of pregame, that fog is coming off the board, so bear with us for a little bit. It'll be Jack Dalio to take the draw, and Austin Prep wins it back into their own zone. Aiden Badrikian chases it back. Forecheck comes all the way back out to center ice. Ryan Clay gives chase, and he'll take it all the way behind his net. Forecheck comes on him by Tyler Killalea, and Knight's able to play it out. This is Alex Robbins with speed through center ice. Gets a shot off, goes off the glove of Burke. Comes all the way back. Kept in at the point by Hada. Chips it back in. Austin Prep will flip it out near side. This is Killalea. Clay stands him up, and the puck comes all the way back, and Hada will take it. Comes all the way across. Nice pass back into the middle. Flipped ahead by James Ferreira as BB&N kind of in the middle of the change, and they're second line getting on. Puck comes around, and it is now out to center ice where Cameron Morrow chasing it, but good D by Cam Roof, and BB&N comes the other way. This is James Ferreira. Gets a shot in on Liam Burke. Burke hangs onto it, and Ferreira takes a hit after the whistle. Just a couple minutes in, and no score here in the first period. First ever boys hockey meeting between BB&N and Austin Prep. Hunter Barone on the faceoff for BB&N. They win it deep and put pressure on it. Ferreira going for it. Morrow tries to get it back, but now Barone comes out of it. Shot just wide from the point. That was Roof. And it's kept in, but now it's taken by Luke Damien, and he'll bring it out. Barone with a good solid body on him, and Cam Roof will circle and get it back over to Scotty Crabtree. Now Roof to Crabtree as BB&N breaks it out. They're onside, and they get it in deep. Liam Walker with the forecheck. He can't come up with the puck, and the Cougars move it back out to center ice. Clay steps up. Makes the play, takes it over, gets it deep for Barone. Barone tries to ring it back around. Now Noah Rosado with the shot, kicked away by Burke. Barone in the left wing corner. Tries to work it all the way around. Hada with a nice play, pinch from the point. Walks right out with it. Has it taken away. Shot just misses by Rosado. He was on his offside for where the puck was. BB&N keeps the fight up for it, and Rosado's just going to dump it in. Jack Williams tries to make a nifty little move. He's pressed against the boards, and there's another stop by Hada. Hada walks right in. The shot. Nadkarni was blocking Burke on that, and Burke never really saw it. It hit him and went over the net. Good chance for BB&N. Now can't be kept in by Jack Williams, and he'll bring it all the way back into his own zone. Gives it off to Hada. Hada to Clay. Clay back to Hada. And Daigo Hada tries to move up with a little bit of speed. Now he just dumps it into the zone where Emmett Bello will chase it for Austin Prep. Back out to center ice, picked up by Jackson Guy. Brings it over. Good D by Ben Romer, and Romer breaks it the other way. He's got Robbins and Dalio. The pass across, trying to look all the way across for Dalio. Couldn't connect, but Jack Dalio has it behind the net. Stick handles. Now comes back into the corner. Tries to put it right out in front. Romer couldn't get a stick on it. And comes all the way back out to center ice. Crabtree plays it quickly to Robbins. Robbins tries to go cross ice to Dalio, but it's picked up by Austin Prep, and they'll dump it in. Cam Roof with it for BB&N. And he'll circle and bring it out of his own zone. Roof, sophomore from Cambridge, played for Cambridge Ringe and Latin last year. Pass comes out and just out of the zone. Dalio holds it up just long enough, and Cortez Hayworth tries to chip it back in, but wound up chipping it onto the Austin Prep bench instead. About 4.5 minutes into this one. Some good chances for BB&N offensively. They're hoping to keep that pressure up throughout the whole game. And now puck is won back, and James Dornberg falls, and the shot and the save by Potter. As Killalay wound up with the break after Dornberg caught an edge. And James Potter, who was the star, the absolute hero of the game against Exeter, making his first big save of the night. Now, off the loose puck on the faceoff. This is Barone. Barone with it. Gets it on net. But it comes back out to center ice. And it's picked up. And it's going to come through, and Potter's going to jump on it immediately. That was Liam Conley. Conley has had a bunch of goals and points in Austin Prep's first couple of games, one of their offensive threats. And Potter able to dive on that one and hold it for the faceoff. Jack Williams on the draw for BB&N. Puck still being looked for. Back to the point. This one comes through and just cleared away. It hit a couple of bodies. It hit Potter. Crabtree cleared it nicely to the corner. And now Crabtree will start it behind his own net. He'll whip it back to Roof. Roof will take it back again. Now comes out. Tries to go 1-on-3. Crabtree gets stood up. They do get it out to center ice. And Williams chasing it. Nice reach with the stick. Able to poke it ahead. And the puck now behind the Austin Prep net. And they're going to whip it all the way down. Icing is waved off. Hada, 3 guys on him. And Daigo Hada's just going to flip it up to center ice. Dalio leaves it nicely for Rosado. Rosado 1-on-3. Shot hit the post. Noah Rosado hit the post. Made a nice move coming through the middle. And the best chance of the day so far for BB&N. This one's back out to center ice. Hada's going to take it immediately. Catch Austin Prep in a change. Try and come all the way back in. Go 1-on-4. Still keeps the puck in the zone. Comes down low. Dalio in the corner. Back out on top. Hada's going to get a stick on it, but not be able to get it. Ryan Clay going forward along with Luke Bresner. Clay able to get it back to Ben Romer. Romer with the stop. And now he'll start to work it out on his own. Over to Alex Robbins. Robbins crosses the blue line. Gets a shot over into the corner. Ryan Clay keeps it in at the point a couple of times. And now the Cougars able to clear it out. Crabtree able to stop it. Has to try and wait for Robbins to clear. But it comes back to Jack Dalio. The Knights will reload. And Dalio brings it in. But Brady Harris now with it, but it's taken away by Robbins. Chance out in front. Romer tries to put it toward the net, but can't. And this one is flipped out to center ice by Austin Prep. Cam Roof with it quickly. He'll get it over to Scotty Crabtree. Crabtree takes it deep, tries to get it in front. Barone checked from behind, pass across the goal mouth, nobody there. And the Cougars will try and work it out. Drop pass and overskated by Barone, but now it is cleared out to center ice. And Cougars are offside, so they're going to have to wait and clear, and Nod Carney clears it in. Quickly around. Ferreira tries to chase it to the point. And Roof, Knights getting a little bit hemmed up in their own zone, but now Crabtree is able to get it up and out. Ferreira will get it deep. BB&N will go for a change. Hayworth on the forecheck, but it comes across to Logan McGovern. Tries to get it out. Clay stops it at the point, sends one wide. Now Barone Dornberg with it. Dornberg will reverse grain and come back to Hunter Barone. Hunter Barone with a little bit of room comes in. He scores! Hunter Barone with the first goal for BB&N. They backed off him as he came into the zone, and Barone said, okay, that's fine with me, and just walked in and fired the shot over the shoulder of Liam Burke. And it is 1-0 BB&N. Believe that is Hunter's first goal of the year. And it was a pretty one. So the Knights with a 1-0 lead. And off the ensuing faceoff comes to the near boards. Hada's going to take it back. He's going to flip it over. Clay will pick it up. Little risky, but they do get it out of the zone. But now Austin Prep brings it back, and it's going to be blocked and come in on Potter, who stops it for the faceoff. It was Killalay on the shot for Austin Prep. So Barone, the goal. We'll see what the assists are when we check them between periods. But don't know if the full D change had happened, if it was Hada and Clay, but could be another assist for Daigo Hada. 8:48 left to go in the first. Hunter Barone's goal has given the Knights a 1-0 lead, but Zachary Bova keeps it in for Austin Prep. Now there's a shot goes wide. Roof chases it to the near side. Now he'll circle it again back behind his net. And stop. And the forechecking pressure comes. Roof able to work it out. Hits Alex Robbins nicely in stride. Robbins tries to drop it, but couldn't get it through. And now coming the other way for Austin Prep, this is Aiden Goodwin. Goodwin into the left wing corner. Pass out in front, comes back to the point. Wrist shot just goes wide. And BB&N will give it to Hada behind his own net. He'll circle, and the two forecheckers decide to go to the bench. And now Daigo Hada will bring it up by himself. He'll go all the way across to Romer, kept in by Dalio. Bedrikian tries to bump Alex Robbins off the puck. That usually doesn't work very well. Now Barone just onto the ice. He keeps it in. And now the puck comes to the near side, the far side, half wing. But Robbins able to keep it in. He'll send it toward the net. And that's just going to be cleared and iced all the way down by Austin Prep. So good pressure by BB&N. They're picking up the pace here in the first, buoyed by the Hunter Barone goal, which came with 9:18 left on the clock in the first, so just about halfway through the first period. On the draw behind the Austin Prep net, although they try and come back out of front. Cortez Hayworth was there jamming for it. Now Ferreira tries to get it down low, but Luke Damien has it. Ryan Clay steps up, tries to keep the puck in. Clay being active there at the point. Now puck behind the net. Barone can't get to it. Cleared all the way out. Dornberg will play it. Clay able to just get it out of harm's way. That was scarily reminiscent of 17 seconds into the third period against Brooks, when they gave up another goal. Ryan Clay, nice pass to Liam Walker. Walker with the shot, follows it up, rebound, and Burke able to make the save. But a nice play from the freshman, Liam Walker, freshman from Marshfield. He's already had his taste of BB&N athletics as he was on the BB&N football team in the fall, but now he's trying to make a contribution here in the winter for hockey. Roof able to get it over. Puck goes wide. And now Nadkarni with it. Put all the way back around. Behind the net. Kept in, and there's a chance. The wraparound. That's Rosado. Back to the point. Dornberg tries to get it in. And this one's just cleared out. Roof with it. He'll get it over. And Liam Walker will pick it up. Walker gets hit. That was Peter Gilrain on the hit. Now Cougars have it behind the net. Shot. Don't know if that got all the way through. And BB&N able to just get it out as Austin Prep has picked things up here in the last few minutes. Puck taken away from Rosado. Kept alive. Now Clay with it. He'll try and play it back to Hada. And this is Robbins. Robbins with speed through center ice. Comes all the way out, gets a shot off, just goes wide. Yeah, now puck comes back out. Clay makes a nice play to stop it, though. Holds it outside the line. They're offside, but it wasn't called. And here come the Knights. Romer with it. Romer, Robbins, and Dalio. Romer goes around, tries to throw it across the crease. Couldn't connect. Shot and the save by Liam Burke. 4:09, left to go. In the first period, BB&N with the 1-0 lead on the Hunter Barone goal. Dalio to take the faceoff, but Austin Prep breaks it out. Pass ahead looking for Aiden Goodwin. He's got it, and the shot, Potter able to hang on to it as another good opportunity on the break. But Potter was there to make the save. Roof will come off. And Dornberg, and Moshe will go back to Clay, and actually Roof stays on the ice. This one comes down low. Barone takes it, absorbs the hit. Puck tied up in the corner. Worked out nicely and back to the point for Austin Prep. The shot and the save. And Ryan Clay clearing things out for BB&N. In front of Potter with Cameron Morrow on the doorstep for the Cougars. Good acrobatic save to control the puck. Not 100% sure that was going on net, but Potter able to corral it and prevent any further damage. They'll go to the faceoff. Clay will work it around the corner where Alex Robbins will take it and turn it, but it's taken over, and a shot just wide by Aiden Goodwin. He walked right in. Now BB&N will take it behind the net, and this will be Ben Romer through center ice with speed, comes all the way around, and can't make a play at the end of that. Now it comes back to Hada. Hada will just play it back up. Jack Dalio. Robbins comes away and takes care of that. And he'll play it all the way over to Crabtree. Crabtree will just poke it through to Hada. Hada will make a nice pass across. Dangerous play there as Ben Romer overskated it, and a chance for Luke Bresner. Now BB&N hemmed in their own zone a little bit. Now Crabtree comes around the net with it. Brings it through center ice. Takes it into the Austin Prep zone. But the Cougars able to get it back out to center ice. Hada retreats into his own zone, behind his own net, stops. And now he'll bring it out himself. Daigo Hada with speed through center ice. Defense backs off and Hada just misses. Roof's able to keep it in. Now Rosado turns, tries to get it towards the net. Just couldn't. Pass all the way across. Left back Roof with the wrist shot, hit a body. Didn't make it all the way through. But now it's kept in again by BB&N. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Ryan Clay with it. He gets a shot in that is blockered aside by Burke. And BB&N chases it back. Ryan Clay with some speed through the neutral zone. He'll dump it in, takes the hit from Liam Conley. And now Walker dumps it back into the corner. Minute left to go. BB&N trying to cycle. Walker keeps it alive. Now there's a pass in front, but Jack Williams just can't get it. Pass all the way to the far side, bounces off a skate. Again, it's Clay and Conley going for it, two of the bigger bodies on the ice. Tied up, still tied up. BB&N content to work the last 38 seconds of this clock off. And can't clear it out. Now here's a chance. Walking right in, and the score by Liam Conley. 25 seconds left to go, and Liam Conley ties it up at 1. He took the puck away from Daigo Hada down in the corner. Couldn't really see it. I think hopefully it was better on the stream, but he just walked right out and went right under the crossbar. Great goal by Liam Conley. Terrific shot. And that ties this game at 1. So BB&N, who was hoping they would get into the locker room with a 1-0 lead, now has a tie game as we approach the last 14 seconds. And now Austin Prep buzzing a little bit. Now James Ferreira with it. With a little bit of a rush, gets a shot off on Burke. Comes all the way out, and that is going to do it for the first period of play. So, good action in both directions. BB&N with the better chances. They hit a post and got the goal from Hunter Barone. But in the meantime, just before the period ended, Austin Prep gets the tying goal from Liam Conley. We are 1-1 after 1 period of play. Stick around here on Knights Hockey on YouTube. We'll be back with the second period. Welcome back for second period action here on Knights Hockey on YouTube. Back and forth first period. Pretty entertaining. And BB&N carrying a large chunk of the play. But Austin Prep getting a goal with just 25 seconds left in the period to tie it up. Hunter Barone for BB&N and Liam Conley for Austin Prep 1-1 is where we stand going into the second period of play. They did not grant an assist yet on Barone's goal. We'll have to go back into the video and look at it, but it was definitely an assist on that goal, and nice play by Barone to move through. We're ready for second period action, and puck is dropped, and we are underway. Out to center ice, Dalio gets it in. Romer flips it ahead as BB&N comes out quickly here in the second. Now puck comes back out to center ice. Hada just going to play it up, but Badrikian will get it and dump it in deep. This one comes down in on Potter, and he'll hold it for the faceoff with just 21 seconds into the second period. Quick changes on both sides, but it'll remain the top forward line for BB&N with sophomore Jack Dalio, transfer from St. Mary's. And puck out, Ben Romer with it now, the junior. Loses it. Here's an opportunity, and the backhand is saved. Believe it handcuffed Potter a little bit. It was Luke Damien coming in, and I believe they blew the whistle just in time, because not sure if that, after the whistle blew, if it snuck over the line, but a turnover by BB&N leading to a break-in chance for Luke Damien, and the Knights have got to tighten up the play here in the second period. Roof works it around, and it's cleared out to center ice. Barone just pass a little bit behind him, quickly the other way. Shot just goes wide. Now for James Ferreira with it. Can't quite get it. Now Barone will work in. He slides by Brady Harris and gets it into the left wing corner for BB&N. Comes back out. Barone can't maneuver it along the boards. Now Ryan Clay will pick it up at center ice, and he'll take it back in. But BB&N is offside and just poked ahead. A hit at center ice on Robbins, but Daigo Hata with speed, his shot is deflected up into the netting, and it'll be a face-off to the left of junior Liam Burke in net for Austin Prep. Barone for BB&N and Liam Conley for Austin Prep. That has us 1-1 here in the second. Romer with a big hit, but Austin Prep able to clear it out to center ice. Tom Ford with it. Clay hits him along the boards. Puck behind the BB&N net in that corner where there's still a little residual fog going on. Ford throws it behind. Clay tries to put it around behind the net, but Ford intercepts it. And now nice long pass from Hotto to Romer. Romer looking for Alex Robbins on the doorstep. Hata over to Clay. Clay with the shot. It's blocked, and a chance the other way. Tom Ford picks it up, takes it in, and his shot hits something going through, and BB&N just going to clear it out and take the icing. Ryan Clay's shot from the point got blocked, and that led to a chance for Tom Ford the other way. And not sure what happened on that shot. Somebody got in the way. And now Hata takes it behind his own net. He'll rim it around the boards, and it's worked out by Romer. Romer with the forecheck on Badrikian. Comes back to the end boards. Cleared out, but it is stopped. And there's a play that's not going to be a penalty, as Danny Murphy gets it in deep for Austin Prep. And now the Knights come the other way. This is Liam Walker. Manages to get around. He's 1-on-3 while the rest of the team changes behind him. Good play by Walker. Walker looking for some help. Comes back to the point. It's going to be kept alive. And now finally worked out by Austin Prep. Jack Williams with speed through center ice. Tries to go around Bedrikian, but can't. And now we've got a hand pass called on BB&N, and the puck will come outside the zone. 14:31 left to go here in the second. 1-1 is the score still. It'll be Jake Pandolfo on the draw for Austin Prep against Hunter Barone for BB&N. Won by Austin Prep, and they clear it in. Goes off of Potter's pads. Down in the corner, BB&N trying to work it out, but it's kept alive by Conley. Now, still good forechecking pressure by Austin Prep. And the Knights can't get it out. And they do finally come right out in front of their own net and work it out. Puck dumped in, but Austin Prep with it. Now Ferreira chasing in the corner, but can't get it. And the Cougars get a little bit of momentum coming out, but nice stand-up check by Barone. Ferreira tries to put it in deep. And BB&N will try and play it back to their own zone. Comes in, should be offside. And now James Dornberg has it behind his own net. Hada will take it. Wait for everybody to set up. And now he'll take it on his own. Bring it out. Has it taken away. Possible 2-on-0, but the puck just drifts away to the corner as Hada was trying to work out past everybody. And there's a pass that can't get out of the zone from Hayworth. Hada will take it. BB&N playing a sluggish second period right now, and they are forced to just ice the puck. They played 3 great periods against Exeter. They played 2 really good periods against Brooks. And so the goal is to try and keep up the pressure. They've got a busy week. They play on Wednesday, and then they're at St. Mark's on Friday night. So it's a challenging schedule as we come close to the Christmas break. Puck back out to the point and not taken out. Shot from the point. I believe that was Emmett Bello. And big hit behind the play. And we've got a whistle as I believe we've got a penalty behind the play. BB&N, of course, has already lost Alex Mosen for the season. And I believe that hit down in the corner was on James Dornberg. There is a penalty on the play. It'll be to Tom Ford of Austin Prep. Tough situation now for BB&N. They're already down a defenseman with Noah Rosado moving to forward to fill in for the injured Alex Mosen. So while they're attending here, we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back. We are back. James Dornberg skated off. He's going to get looked at. In the meantime, it's a 5-minute major penalty on Austin Prep. And so an opportunity for the Knights to capitalize. This is Daigo Hata moving it through. He'll leave it back for Jack Dalio. Dalio gains the zone, takes it into the corner, leaves it behind. Robbins to Romer. And taken away and cleared. Nice play by Badrikian to get it down the ice. Austin Prep will change the penalty kill. There's still 4:19 left to go on the penalty. Puck hops a little on Hata. He'll get it back. Dalio plays it over just too far for Romer. Romer chases it deep, and it's stopped at the point. Hata gets a little bit of room. His shot scores! Don't know if that hit somebody going through, but Hata and the Knights with the power play goal. Hata's the first one through the line, so the assumption is that if it hit anybody, it was an Austin Prep player. And on the power play, which, by the way, still remains with the 5-minute major, it's Hata with the power play goal for BB&N to put them up 2-1 here in the second period. Still 4 minutes left to go on the power play for BB&N, but Austin Prep wins the puck, gets it down in, and Noah Rosado will leave it. This is Roof. Cam Roof has it taken away, and now the Knights will retreat again. Roof will bring it out. Pressure is on him, but Roof's able to carry it into the zone. He'll put it down deep, but it'll come back. Rosado will play it at the point. Rosado walks into the corner, and the pass is tipped. Pass back to Cam Roof at the point is tipped. Bova on the pressure for the Cougars. Crabtree plays it back to Roof. Now Cam Roof will bring it up. Leave it for Crabtree. Crabtree to Rosado. Rosado tries to take it around, but again, good play by Austin Prep. They grab it and clear it. penalty. The power play unit changes for the Knights. Still 2:40 left to go on this power play as Barone leaves it back to Romer. Romer just has to get it into the zone. That was not a clean entry. And now Robbins will play it over. Austin Prep being very pesky in the lanes, not letting BB&N get much of anything. Jack Dalio takes it in himself. It's just sticked away. There's a shot that goes wide. I believe that was Robbins. Romer is able to keep it in, takes a big hit from Conley, and now the puck dumped in for Austin Prep. BB&N comes back out. This is Hada. He'll turn and give it back to Romer. Romer with speed gets it to Barone. Barone puts it in, but there's no Knights there to grab it. Puck at center ice. BB&N having a tough time with it. Jack Pevery with a good forecheck there for Austin Prep. Now it's Hada. Hada has it taken away. Dalio able to get it over. Romer will get it in. There haven't been many good entries. Now Dalio just has it taken away. There's a shot in front. Tip just goes wide. And that was a wrister from Hada at the point. I don't know if it was Dalio or Romer that got Alex Robbins that got the stick on that, but I believe it was tipped just wide. Now here's Hada again. Hada will leave it, and there's a chance right at the net as Rosado was crashing the net, but it was covered by Liam Burke. Still 53 seconds left to go on the BB&N power play. They do have one goal on the power play. Right now we're thinking that it was Daigo Hada from in between the circles with the shot that may have been tipped by a defender. Now it's Rosado back at the point. Rosado to Crabtree. Crabtree, Rosado. He walks in, blocked. Rosado still has it. Hayworth pulled down in front of the net, no call. And puck all the way back out to center ice. Still half a minute left to go. Time for one more BB&N rush as we come down to about 7:40 left to go in the second period. This is Roof. Leaves it over. Ferreira, the shot just wide. Ferreira will try and get it back to the point, but Austin Prep gets a stick on it and is able to clear it out, and that's going to do it for the power play. And it's cleared up and not out, but Roof will take it. The remaining power play unit that's still on the ice for BB&N, very tired as Rosado tries to work it up and get it in the zone. Roof can't handle it, comes all the way back in. Barone retreats into his own end. And now gets checked there, but this is Hada again with speed, and the shot just high. Barone keeps it in. Jack Williams, and the shot from the point gets tipped and goes in. Not sure who's going to get credit for that. It was Ryan Clay from the point, and he leads the charge to the bench. So Ryan Clay's first goal of the year makes it 3-1 BB&N just after the penalty had expired. BB&N running around a little bit, and Ryan Clay, who actually doesn't play on any of the power play units, I think he might be on power play unit 5, was fresh and got the puck back at the point and made a nice play to get that puck through, and it had eyes, and it went through for the goal to put BB&N up 3-1. Now there's a puck that comes through from BB&N. Clay tries to get rid of it to the boards. Now Austin Prep really bringing the pressure now. As the puck back to the point. Puck comes all the way through from Shawnak Nadkarni, and Potter able to see it all the way. Hangs onto it for the faceoff. So 2 goals in less than a 5-minute span for BB&N have put them up 3-1. On the faceoff, goes back behind the BB&N net. Roof plays it behind. Hada runs into trouble. He actually ran into Jack Dalio coming out of his own net. Now Roof gets hit. There's a chance, puck played ahead. Brady Harris is back for it. 2 forecheckers on him. Puck is batted around a little bit at center ice, and Roof will get it to Dalio. Dalio now to Hada. Hada has it taken away. Aiden Goodwin takes it in for Austin Prep. Comes back to the point. Stopped by Hada. Hada will play it out. Can't get out of the zone. And now it's out. Cortez Hayworth with it for BB&N. And that is offside. He made just a hair of a delay as he got to the blue line, and that allowed the offside. I believe Alex Robbins had a full head of steam coming in on that. So 2 goals from defensemen here for BB&N in the second period, Hada and Clay. And now there's a shot from Noah Rosado that comes in. So looks like they're going to move Rosado back onto D after James Dornberg's injury. Jack Williams fighting for it. Comes out to center ice. Now here's a chance. Tom Ford breaking in. But nice play by Noah Rosado to get back on that. But behind the play, we've got a whistle. Might have been a hand pass. And the whistle blows with 4:37 left to go in the second. Off the faceoff, nobody can really get a handle to it. Clay just goes glassing out. And back in. Now Clay will play it across to Rosado. Rosado enters the zone. Rosado. Now Jack Williams with a shot. Fans on it. Rebound just goes wide. Williams had a good chance lined up from the slot. And now Rosado from the point. James Ferreira gets a tip. And that one is saved by Burke. So a good volley back of pressure from BB&N here in the later stages of the second period, as they've scored twice in this middle stanza to go up 3-1. On the faceoff, it's Nadkarni takes it behind his own net, and the Cougars will bring it out. This is Logan McGovern. Brings it in, gets it toward the net. I believe that went off the side of the net. Crabtree will come all the way back around. BB&N hemmed up in their own zone. Barone tries to bring it out. And it's kept in by Austin Prep. Can't really see what's going on down in that corner, but now out of that pack emerges the Knights. They've got a 3-on-2. They try and get it into the middle for Cortez Hayworth. And then a big hit behind the play. Scott Crabtree with the hit. And now the puck is just cleared out. Crabtree will take it, but it's taken over by Jackson Guy. Guy gets it behind the net. And now it's picked up. This is Cam Roof. Roof with speed. Goes down into the corner, tries to put it out in front. Robbins didn't get all he wanted on it. He wanted the one-timer, and he just couldn't line it up cleanly. Would have been a great opportunity, but it is held onto by Burke for the faceoff with 2:53 left to go in the second period. Now quickly off the faceoff, a chance breaking out. That was Tyler Killalea, but now Romer comes back the other way for BB&N. Gets it in, pad save, back to the point. Rosado can't keep it in. He absorbs the hit, keeps it out. Austin Prep is offside at the moment. Romer comes in with a big hit. And now Dalio tries to get it out, and good stick play there by Romer to tie up the Austin Prep player. Puck comes out to center ice, and Killalea with it. He'll try and get it in toward the net, but Rosado does a nice job taking it away. But Killalea with a chance. The shot is blocked, and now here come the Knights. Dalio, 3-on-2. Pass into Robbins. He tried to get it through to Noah Rosado, and up and down the ice we go as Austin Prep is offside, and Tyler Killalea flips the puck angrily back into his own zone. Gonna go? Okay. 1:48 left to go. And now puck rolls all the way in on Liam Burke, and he ties it up. Hitting is getting intense here in the last little bit of the second period. 1:38 left to go. Hunter Barone to take the faceoff for BB&N. And it comes back, but tied up. BB&N couldn't get to it. Now there's a pass through, couldn't connect with Morrow. Ryan Clay had him tied up. Now Clay behind the net. Cameron Morrow tried to hit Clay, and Clay did a reverse hit on him, and Morrow was the one who went down behind the net. And Clay again collides with an Austin Prep player, and Cougars keeping it in. There's a block by Cortez Hayworth. Hayworth chasing it all the way down into the zone, and 48 seconds left to go in the period. Roof able to keep it in. But now Bello gets it into the zone for Austin Prep, but taken quickly. This is Ben Romer. Romer going 1-on-4. Now he'll play it over. Rosado gathers, plays it over to Robbins. Robbins gets it back. That was tipped all the way out by Tom Ford and went in almost on net. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Rosado just has it hop over his stick. Good poke away. And now we've got a whistle as with 2 seconds left. Rosado tried to take a shot from the point. And we've got a trip being called, and it's going to be on BB&N. No one's gone to the box, but it's going to be number 13, Noah Rosado, getting called for the trip. He's still out there. He doesn't. Nope, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. It's Peter Gilrain for Austin Prep getting called for the penalty. So I'm not sure why. It comes down in front of the. This is very confusing. Faceoff is down in the BB&N zone. Maybe because of the hand pass. Did that override? Kind of crazy. Ryan Clay tried to come on at the last minute, but this one goes up and out of play, and that is going to do it for the second period. So great period for BB&N. BB&N, everyone concerned about the health of James Dornberg, who took a big hit, 5-minute boarding major in the second, and he left, has not returned. So we're hopeful to hear some good news on him. In the meantime, BB&N scores once on the power play and then once right after the power play. Goals from Daigo Hara and Ryan Clay to take a 3-1 lead as we go into the second intermission. We'll be back with you for third period action. Welcome back. We're ready for a third period action here on Knights Hockey here on YouTube between BB&N and Austin Prep. 2 goals for the Knights in the second period. It was Daigo Hata on the power play. They gave that one as unassisted. And then Ryan Clay with a goal from the point. That one was from Hata. And that's gotten us to where we are. But now the Knights are killing a power play that was a penalty on BB&N. They put it up wrong on the scoreboard, and it was a penalty on Rosado. Puck is cleared out of the zone, and Robbins with it, with an opportunity, puts it through, and the save made by Liam Burke, but that'll switch the field, as it were, and get the Knights an offensive zone face-off. 17:25 left to go. Minute and 22 seconds left on the power play for Austin Prep. Barone with the forecheck. Now Bedrikian gets it around for Austin Prep and now gets the puck back. Brings it down the right wing. Gets it back at the point. Bedrikian tries the shot. That one's going to go up into the rafters. And that'll be a whistle and a stoppage in play with 55 seconds left to go. And quickly the Knights change up again. It'll be Hata and Clay on the back end with Robbins and Romer up front. Cameron Morrow will take the draw for Austin Prep. He's got Zachary Bova on one side and Luke Bresner on the other. Comes back to the point for the Cougars. They get it down low. Hata will take it. Tries to get it up. Does just get it out. And 37 seconds left. And Emmett Bello has to go back into his own zone. Almost a steal at center ice by BB&N, but Austin Prep able to get it in deep. Hata tries to make the play, but now walking in, he manages to recover on Zachary Bova. And Hata with the nice recovery to make the play. Shot from the point, seen all the way by Potter. He turns it aside. That was Bello on the side. Ryan Clay with a big hit on the far side, and teams are back at full strength. And now, meanwhile, teams are now longer not going to be at full strength as James Ferreira making a stick foul. Trying to reach with the stick. Got it, as Andy Brickley is fond of saying, in a bad spot. Tripped up one of the Austin Prep players, and so he'll go to the box. So once again, the Knights will have to kill off another penalty. Roof takes it back to the point where it's stopped by Luke Damien. Down to the half wall. Roof battles for it. Now BB&N gets back into their defensive structure. Pressure from Barone, but it's escaped by Conley. Shot and a save, and nicely swept away by Roof. Back to the point. Damien. Pass all the way across, couldn't connect. There's a shot that goes, don't know if that got tipped or not, but it went up and out from Liam Conley as Aiden Bedrikian tried sort of a slap pass, but it was very crisp to over to the far side. No chance for a one-timer on that. Still a minute and 21 seconds left to go on the power play for Austin Prep. And off the face-off comes to the near boards, just out of the reach of Ryan Clay. But now Alex Robbins has it, brings it through center ice, comes all the way down into the corner, just trying to eat some time. Romer goes over the net with it. Puck comes all the way back out. Clay can't stop it. Potential 2-on-1. And the shot, and it was a knuckleball from Cameron Morrow. And that'll be a power play goal for Morrow. And Austin Prep gets this to within 1 at 3-2. 14:41 left to go. Morrow, the power play goal for Austin Prep. Ryan Clay tried to pinch at the point, and puck got by him and set up a 2-on-1. Morrow broke right in, and I think he kind of fanned on the shot, and it just kind of fluttered through the 5-hole. Now BB&N trying to hang on to the 1-goal lead. This one comes in on Potter, and he will tie it up for the faceoff. 14:28 left to go in the third. And BB&N really needs to get back to carrying the play as they did through large stretches of the second period. Playing with a shorter bench than usual that was made even shorter when defenseman James Dornberg went down with an injury. Now coming out of a scrum on the half boards. Nice play to tie the puck up by Scott Crabtree. And Jack Dalio will come out. He's tripped, and that's going to be a penalty on Austin Prep. So the pressure on the breakout proves fortunate for BB&N, as Peter Gilrain will go to the box for a hook. And BB&N will go to the power play with 13:58 left to go. They'll bring their top power play unit out. And off the faceoff, it's Hada. Now Romer. Romer brings it down in the corner. We'll come back up to Hada. Hada with the shot, but seen all the way by Liam Burke, and he hangs on. Only 11 seconds elapsed in the power play. And Dalio back in for the faceoff. Controlled. Back to the point. Romer. Leaves it for Hada. Hada walks along the line. Now back to Romer. Romer with the shot. It got blocked coming through. Hada will get it down into the corner where Robbins tries to get it. Comes back out. Dalio will just sweep it down in deep. Barone going for it. Barone walks out with it. Comes through, tries to go short side. Puck is still loose, and it is cleared out. A scramble around the net in front of Liam Burke. But BB&N unable to put that one home. Still a minute left to go on the power play, and Hada circles behind his net. And comes out with speed. Now he'll leave it for Alex Robbins. Robbins will take it into the zone. Leaves it to Romer. Now Dalio. Back, and the shot that got tipped going through from Hada. I believe Barone got something on that. Now it's a 2-on-2, shorthanded, as Badrikian will bring it back out and come all the way back into his own defensive zone to kill a little bit more time. Still 30 seconds left to go on the power play. And Daigo Hada will set it up. Hada brings it up, dumps it in the corner, goes to chase it himself on Cameron Morrow. Now back to the point. Dalio able to hold it. This top power play has been on a lot for BB&N, and that is the end of the power play. And these guys are tired. They need to get off. Hada got enough in him for one more rush maybe. Comes through, looking for somebody out in front. And Ben Romer can't bang it home. Great opportunity as those guys get a rest. That was a long shift on the power play for BB&N. 11:36 left to go. As this one will come all the way back down. Oh, we've got another penalty. So they're going to call Romer for a penalty. So BB&N's going to have to kill another power play for Austin Prep off. And nice play by Cam Roof to get this one out to center ice. Bedrikian will take it behind his own net. Connects with a good chance for Jake Pandolfo, but it was blocked, tipped away by Noah Rosado and up into the netting. Now Crabtree will come off and Ryan Clay will come on for the Knights. It's Rosado, Clay, Barone, and Dalio on the penalty kill. Clay takes the puck to the corner. Puck comes out right on the goal mouth and skitters away harmlessly. Shot blocked by Clay. And now there's a chance and a good play by Potter, as believe that might have been Bedrikian coming across the goal mouth. And Potter with the good defensive play. Ryan Clay with the block out up top. The Knights have been active once again today, blocking shots. Clay, one of the team leaders last year, had not had a block in his first two games, but now gets a crucial one on the power play. Still 1:17 left to go on the power play, though. And Barone gets hit from behind, and that is going to even things up, as he had the puck and tried to wait to work it out until it came to him, but in the meantime, he got flattened from behind. And so we'll play 4-on-4, and then the Knights will have about a minute-long power play. Emmett Bello with the penalty. Could have been interference. Could have been a cross-check. So the 4-on-4 will be Dalio, Robbins, Hada, and Rosado. You get down in the third period and you get the line from Casablanca, round up the usual suspects. And those are the guys who were on the ice for BB&N. Robbins, though, has it taken away. They tried a quick wrap around. It comes back out for a good testing shot. And Potter able to make the save, as that one was Sean Eck and not Carney with the wrist shot, but Potter able to see it all the way. Still 4-on-4 for another 46 seconds. As Roof able to get it over to Hada. Hada takes it behind his net. Now we'll play it over to Cam Roof. Roof back to Hada. Hada circles the net, breaks it out, leaves it for Roof. Roof looks up, surveys his options, brings it over, leaves it over for Robbins. Robbins still hangs on to it. Now Hada with it. He'll leave it for Robbins. Robbins back to Hada. Hada, the wrist shot from the point over the net. Roof comes in. 5 seconds till BB&N gets a power play. But meanwhile, the other way, it's Bedrikian. And he gets one across. I believe maybe Potter got a piece of it, deflected it up into the netting. So BB&N now on a 47-second power play, leading 3-2 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third period. And they would love another power play goal here as they bring out the top unit. Some confusion over late changes, but it's going to be Romer taking the draw, and he wins it into the corner. Crabtree will work it around. Rosado works it back around to Crabtree. Scott Crabtree works it out. Hits Cortez Hayworth. Hayworth has it taken away, and it is cleared by Conley. Rosado chases, but it's taken away. And the turn and the score! Tyler Kilea with the shorthanded goal after he took the puck away with the forecheck, and Austin Prep has 2 goals here in the third. Kilea, the shorthanded goal, 9:01 left to go. BB&N still on the power play, but right now they're dealing with a lot of tired players right now, and only 10 seconds left to go on the power play. Hada keeps it in at the point. And now it comes back out to center ice, and Jack Dalio will circle with it. Dalio takes it, gives it to Hada. Comes over the near side to Goodwin. Goodwin gets it through, save by Potter. And meanwhile, we've got a whistle behind the play, and we've got another trip. And I believe it's going to be on Austin Prep. So with 8:23 left to go, another chance for the BB&N power play, but they're going to go back. They're going to go to the first unit. Oxygen has been applied, apparently, and there they are back out there. So it'll be Dalio to take the draw. And it's back to Hada. Hada to Romer. Romer moves in. Shoots, hits somebody going through and just went wide. Down in the corner. BB&N trying to come out with it, but it's taken by Badrikian. And Badrikian with a head of steam will move it out. Stood up by Ben Romer, and BB&N comes the other way. Hada trying to go through 3 Cougars. Will stop it in the corner. Now we'll play it back to Dalio. Dalio will get it back. Dalio with the shot, handcuffed Burke. Now it's back to the point again. Dalio. Now it's over to a shot and a save. Dalio with the shot and a pad save by Burke. Still a minute left to go. Hada holds it at the point. He'll walk it across the line. Now he'll give it to Ben Romer. Romer back up on top. Dalio with the shot and the save by Burke. That was labeled for the far corner, and Burke with a nice job tracking it and getting the glove on it. 7:12 left to go in the third. 3-3 tie. It is 3-3. And 43 seconds left to go on the power play. And realizing we've lost our clock cam, so I'll keep you up to date. It's just 7 minutes now. Now here's a break for Austin Prep. It's Ford. Tom Ford circles. His shot is blocked. And Alex Robbins comes out with it. Robbins going 1-on-3. Gets it back to Hada. Hada, Romer, back to Hada. Hada walks across the line. Shot comes through, and it's saved by Burke. Shot opportunities for BB&N here on the power play. They've got 11 seconds left on the man advantage, and they'll bring out Jack Williams, Cortez Hayworth, and James Ferreira. Austin Prep wins the draw, clears it out to center ice. Rosado giving chase with Jackson Guy. Cam Roof able to pick it up and get it around. Hayworth will play it back. And now Noah Rosado. Back to Roof. And BB&N can't clear it out. And there's a big hit by Rosado. Clean at center ice. Jack Williams with it, just can't handle it as it goes off his stick. Puck put back in. Potter will play it to the corner. Hayworth. Now Rosado gets it around. This is Cortez Hayworth with it. Hayworth brings it out. Surveys his options, slides it toward the net. Ferreira with it, puts it out in front, and they score! They score on the pass out in front. Believe it is Cortez Hayworth with the goal with 5:24 left to go. And BB&N takes the 4-3 lead. Great pass. I believe it was James Ferreira behind the net that passed it out in front. And Hayworth was right there, and he buried it. 5:22 left to go. Clay gets it out to center ice. And here come the Knights again. Pass through. Another chance for Romer. Doesn't get through. Back to Hada. Hada will hold it. Hada will circle and take it up himself. Under 5 minutes left to go. And now Clay at the point gets one in on Burke. Hada keeps it in. Romer with a nice play though. And Clay gets it in deep. And quick shifts and they'll change. 4:36 left to go. And BB&N feeling it, but Austin Prep here with a chance. And the shot just kicked away. Aiden Goodwin with a good chance there. And Romer and Barone managed to combine to get it out. They can't get it deep, though. And everybody gassed here in the third. BB&N has played a very short bench. Now a chance and covered up by Potter as Jake Pandolfo with the shot and Potter with the save. 4:05 left to go in the third period. Cortez Hayworth giving the Knights the lead. But a defensive zone faceoff now. It's one back and the shot and they score. Austin Prep with the goal off the faceoff. One back cleanly. And once again, we are tied. Tyler Kilea with the goal. And it is 4-4 with 4:02 left to go. That's Kilea's second of the period. And now it is 4-4 once again as Austin Prep has scored 3 times in this third period. Now Clay gets it over to Hada. Hada back to center ice. Taken by Luke Damien. He gets it in. Hada will just clear it up and out. No icing. It was touched by a Austin Prep player. Barone with the forecheck behind the net. Comes back out to the point. Long indirect pass tried, but it hit the ref. Hit one of the linesmen. Now this one comes back out, and Hada will settle it. Hada plays it over to Ryan Clay. Back to Hada. Hada with speed through center ice. He's over the blue line. Daigo Hada with the shot, and Liam Burke with the save. 3:14 left to go in the third. Back and forth we've gone. Austin Prep with 2 goals to tie it up. Then BB&N took the lead, but a minute and 20 seconds later, Austin Prep with the tying goal once again. BB&N looking for the game-winning goal here as Austin Prep is offside. Luke Bresner not understanding how that happened, but faceoff comes back out outside the BB&N zone. One back in, and Crabtree will play it over to Roof. Now back to Crabtree. Crabtree with some skating room. Alex Robbins picks it up. Robbins over the line. Robbins will flip it to himself, go deep, tries to put it in front. Jack Dalio was right there. Dalio loses an edge. Crabtree tries to step up. They keep it in. Robbins tries to get it down deep, but now Bedrikian comes out. Puck down into the corner. Bedrikian still with it. Tom Ford tries to get it in front. Potter didn't know where it was, and Bedrikian threw it across the crease. Put down farther in, and now it's taken by Cam Roof. Roof with pressure on him. Roof catches an edge again. The ice definitely becoming a factor here. Poked away nicely by Potter. Now behind the net, there's a block by Roof on the pass, and now he gets it. He'll try and get it to the near side. BB&N just gassed at this point. Puck circled around, back to the point, and there's a whistle. Believe the net is off its moorings. That's going to prevent a BB&N change. 1:41 left to go. Of course, one of BB&N's only home win last year was in overtime over Wilbraham and Monson. And the question is, does BB&N have the legs to go to an overtime at this point? Barone to take the faceoff against Liam Conley. And there's a stick on the ice. Any chance at this point to get BB&N a minute of a breather is welcomed. And the puck one out to Cortez Hayworth. Hayworth keeps going. BB&N works it into the corner. Ferreira on it. Gets it to Hayworth. Hayworth tries to reverse. They work it around. Rosado will put it through toward the net. Just tipped up over the net. Minute and 20 left to go in regulation. And this one comes back out to center ice. Rosado will pick it up. 2 players on him. Gets it out to Hunter Barone. Barone is over the blue line. Hunter Barone with the shot. Fought off a little bit by Burke, but it's saved at the blue line by Rosado. Gets it down deep. And the battle in the corner for it with under a minute left to go. It is whipped all the way around, and this one's going to come down and be icing. That will at least get BB&N the opportunity to make a change. And now BB&N, I didn't need to see who called the timeout. It was definitely going to be BB&N calling the timeout, try and get their core players some rest. 45 seconds left to go in the third. 4 goals in this third period, 3 of them by Austin Prep, as BB&N had taken the 3-1 lead into the third, but Austin Prep tied it up. Goals from Morrow and Killalea. Cortez Hayworth gave the Knights the lead with just 5:24 left to play, but a minute later off the draw, Killalea with a wrist shot to tie this one back up. Anthony Moshe and his coaches trying to come up with a play or two to get a puck in the back of the net. It'll be Dalio, Romer, Robbins, Hada, Rosado for the Knights. It'll be Jake Pandolfo to take the draw for Austin Prep. One back into the corner, but BB&N keeps the pressure on. Dalio tries to come in and pick it up. Still being jammed, down to 30 seconds. Robbins chases it behind the net. Comes out with it, tries to circle it down low. Now here's a chance. This is Morrow. Shot and the save by Potter. 10 seconds left to go. Back in the slot. Knocked away. 3-on-1 with 6 seconds left to go. Romer shoots and the save by Burke. And that is the end of regulation. As with a 3-on-1, Romer held it and held it. Thought he had his spot picked. And Liam Burke making the save to send this one to overtime. 5-minute OT. Believe it's 4-on-4. It might be 3-on-3. I forgot from last year. But we will go into OT tied up at 4. 5 minutes on the clock. And the worry, if you're BB&N, the worry is that your top 2 lines and your top 2 pairs have skated an awful lot today. And especially in a situation where it's, BB&N sending out 5. So maybe it is 5-on-5. So 5 minutes of overtime. We figured this game was probably going to be close. These two teams pretty evenly matched. And here we are into overtime. One back to Rosado. Rosado will come over to Robbins. Robbins takes it right in, knocked away. But now Dalio has it. Back to Rosado. Rosado gets it through. And Burke able to make the save. Knights scored a goal against Brooks, where just like that, where Noah Rosado had a shot from the point. I believe it was Romer tipping it in. Dalio on the faceoff. It comes loose. Romer with it. Tries to come out in front. Jam along the boards. Rosado has it. Gets another one in, but nobody able to get a body in front of Liam Burke. Burke's able to hang on to it for the faceoff. Austin Prep will change up all 5. BB&N will keep the same crew out there. Off the draw, Rosado steps up. Try and hold it in. Now Dalio will take it. He'll play it over to Hada. Hada is onside. Hada tries to break through but can't. and the puck flipped out, and Dalio just able to get it ahead. Now Robbins with it. Robbins trying to get it across to Romer, but he waited too long. Romer was open on the weak side, and now Austin Prep with a 3-on-2. And the shot in on Potter, and Potter makes the save with 3:59 left to go. And that first crew will come off for BB&N, and it'll be Ferreira, Barone, and Cortez Hayworth up front with Cam Roof and Ryan Clay on defense in front of Potter. Puck comes back, played all the way around. Hayworth gets it back to Clay. Clay to Roof. Roof with it. He'll play it over to Ryan Clay. Clay will come back to Roof. Now it's around to James Ferreira. Ferreira, nice pass to Hayworth. Hayworth breaking in. The shot, it's a little bit of a floater. A rebound, the jam, and the whistle blows. 3:28 left to go in the OT. Hayworth's shot was a little bit of a knuckleball, and Burke played it, but just kind of stayed right there in the crease, and BB&N got to take a couple of whacks at it, but unable to get it in. And they'll come back out with the top line again for the offensive zone draw. Comes back out. Hada tries to get it through, but it's intercepted, and long pass down. Now Hada with it, with speed. Tries to get it ahead, but can't. Comes back to play it. But now Austin Prep with Luke Damien gets it deep. Kilea is down there to get the puck, but comes out to the near side. And there's a chance. Robbins gets it ahead to Romer. Romer moves into the slot, and it scores! Burke couldn't handle it, and it's Alex Robbins with the goal. And BB&N wins in overtime. 5-4. Robbins with the goal. 2:50 left in the overtime period. Ben Romer with the shot, and Burke made the save but couldn't control the rebound. And Alex Robbins was right there at the side of the net to put this one in. BB&N 5, Austin Prep 4 final in overtime. And a huge win for the Knights, who started depleted, lost another one of their players during the game, played with as short a bench as you can imagine. And boy, everybody's going to sleep well tonight, as BB&N in their first ever meeting with Austin Prep, playing a highly entertaining game and coming out on top 5-4. That puts BB&N at 2-1 on the season. And if you had said that after 3 games, I think you would have a lot of people taking the under, maybe even some within the BB&N camp. But here they are, 2 wins in their first 3 games, and a gritty performance by the Knights. Alex Robbins with the winner in OT. 2 goals for Austin Prep by Tyler Killalea, and 3 goals by the Cougars in the third period to pull back into this one and tie it and send it to overtime. But BB&N with the victory on the Alex Robbins goal. Again, the BB&N scoring Hunter Barone in the first period, Daigo Hada and Ryan Clay in the second, Cortez Hayworth in the third, and Alex Robbins in overtime. That's going to do it for us. Once again, the final score, BB&N 5 and Austin Prep 4 in overtime. Thanks so much for watching us on Knights Hockey here on YouTube. We'll see you again in January when BB&N plays again at home. Until then, I'm Steve Clay saying thanks once again, and thanks for watching, and BB&N comes out on top.